Havana.
De Alto Cerro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarí. De Alto Cerro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarí. El cariño que te tengo no te lo puedo negar. Se me sale la babita, yo no lo puedo evitar.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, ça va?
We're landing in France, Paris, and it's
Paris.
cloudy, raining as well. So London was a bit more sunnier, unlike Paris. Next stop,
Havana.
Havana. Oh yes, but we have a 5-hour layover. 5 hours. So let's see what we do. 5 hours. Record goes, yep. Yep. What are we going to do for 5 hours? Can you imagine her talking to her father? 5 hours. Bored. No, we're meeting Walid. Yep, we'll have a good chat with him. Come on then, let's go into the terminal.
Alright guys, look. More than London.
Duty free.
Duty free in Paris. What we got? We've got Romeo Wide Churchill Travel Humidor, Higaldos. Down there we've got Cohiba, Siglo 4, Siglo 2, Siglo 1, Medio Siglo. Good selection of Trinidads down there. And that might be we've got Vihia, Reyes, Coloniales. And if we go over this way, Davidoff. And then some New World cigars over there.
Well, hi everyone. I'd just like to welcome everybody, and we're at Charles de Gaulle Airport, just about to fly to Havana, and we're at the lounge. And I thought Rekha's here with me, but she's not in the video for us because she doesn't want to go. And luckily, good for us, Walid's on the same plane as us. Walid, hi.
Hello, AG.
How are you doing?
Good. Long flight. Are you ready?
Yes, 100%.
So,
Hey, ready for Havana?
Havana.
Well, this is the second year that we're going to be in Havana together.
See, yeah, that is correct.
I
Last
think
year was
great
was a
fun.
good one.
Was a good fun.
Was a good one.
Hey, so this year we're thinking, what's going to happen? Seen quite a few pre-posts. Let's see what happens. Looking forward to the Trinidad event.
There's the Trinidad, there's the Quai d'Orsay. Do you know what the first one is?
Yes,
What is it?
Habanos 30th anniversary.
What is the cigar?
This we don't know. Yes, I'm glad you said that. Do you know what? That's a great subject. There's a couple of subjects that I do want to talk to you about. First, I'll ask Walid how you got into cigars, what age were you, and why?
Okay, so how I got into cigars was a boss of mine who used to smoke cigars, and I loved the aroma. And then I started, obviously, to smoke cigars. This was back in 2009.
And was that only your first cigar was a Cuban cigar or?
Cuban. I've always been Cuban, beginning till end, and that most probably will not change.
So it's pointless me asking you if you smoke New World cigars. You must have tried New World
I have
cigars.
tried. They're just not my cup of tea. Majority of them.
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
ones I've tried. But I've
But
tried.
you wouldn't say, I will never smoke a New World cigar.
No, no. Like I said, I like Padrones, for example. I like the whole range of Drew Estate. My father is a little bit strong for me, but like these are the kind of cigars that I like. But would I go out of my way to smoke them? No. No. And my personal collection is Cuban.
Or Cuban.
Yes.
And do you remember your first brand?
My first brand was actually Partagas.
Partagas. You went straight for the kill.
Well, it did kill me, but it was Partagas. Yeah. It wasn't your Epicure 2, Hoyo de Monterrey, etc. But yeah, it was. And that's why I have a lot of loyalty to Partagas.
Partagas.
Yeah, D4s, E2s.
Do you remember what particular
It was an
brand? Not brand.
Vitola.
Vitola.
It was Aristocrat, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
A small one, but it was good.
Machine made.
Yeah, and then it was it moved into D4s.
D4. Okay. So you started literally
Yeah.
not medium to up.
Yes. So my favorite ones within part of, obviously it's the double Corona, the Lusitanis. I mean,
Yeah.
this is like all that, but E2, the whole Maduro range,
Yeah.
and D4. And,
Yeah.
like we say, even when in doubt, D4.
Yeah. I mean, people ask me the same question, and I always say to them, Partagas is my brand. Yeah. That's the one I always go to. I obviously smoke the whole range, but my favorite is the Partagas range as well.
Yes.
What age were you?
I have to count. 2009. That makes me exactly 30 years old.
When you started? Your first cigar, huh? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, he's a young guy, isn't he? Still.
When you get into it, you need to know you can afford it.
Yeah.
Because it's not something you
Yeah.
can just splash on. It takes time. And of course, I went through all the mistakes of saying, oh, this 100 count humidor is enough for me. And then I have 5 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I decided to get a,
It's
invest
so
in a
true,
bigger
isn't
one.
it?
Yeah, and
I'll buy a small humidor, that's enough for me.
yeah.
And then your collection starts. It's crazy, huh?
I have so many of them. Obviously now I have 2 huge cabinets, but so what I do with them is I either gift them or I use them as museums. Do you know what a cigar museum is? So when there's a
What is
box
it?
of very good cigars, or very rare cigars, and you smoke it all, the last one goes in the museum.
Oh, you keep them?
Yeah, you keep them.
Wow.
So that's called the museum.
Okay. So you got a good stash of museum.
Yes. And I like it with the regional dishes. So whenever I have a regional
Yeah.
and I finish the box, the last one in the box always goes in the museum.
Now you asked a question earlier about the festival we're going to.
Yes.
Yeah, and you said, what's the first one? What's the Monday? And I said to you, it's about Habanos' 30th anniversary. So Rek and I were talking about this, and I said to her, any significant particular anniversary to do with Habanos, example, in I think it's 1988 or 89, where Habanos when Cuba Tobacco celebrated 25 years. They brought out the humidor, 25th anniversary humidor. They brought out 500 pieces. And in 1492, to celebrate 500 years of Christopher Columbus finding Cuba, they made a humidor.
No, the San Cristobal.
No, it's called a 1492.
Okay.
They made 500 humidors. And then in 1994, when Habanos bought out Cuba Tobacco, they bought out the humidor, 1994 Habanos humidor.
Okay.
500 units, 500 humidors made, all Corona sizes. So this is a very significant moment for Habanos. They're celebrating 30 years since 1994 to now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a big celebration for them. So they should bring out a Cohiba 30th anniversary or something, 30th anniversary, to celebrate this milestone. far as I'm concerned, if they keep on the same, yes, another humidor should come out.
On the first night, on the Monday.
Not the first night, later on. The announcement should be on Monday. We should be getting a 30th anniversary cigar, I think.
Yeah, but coming to think of it, see, they have so many mementos that every year is going to be an anniversary of something.
No, this is a special anniversary. All right? 25th Cuba tobacco. Do you know this one?
No.
1492 Christopher Columbus humidor. Do you know this one?
Yes.
1994 Habanos humidor. Do you know this one?
Yes.
Right? In the cigar world of collection, this is called the trilogy. This is called the trilogy humidor. It's like the holy grail of these three humidors. When they first came out, they couldn't sell them at all. Could not sell them at all. But now, if you've smoked any of these, it's like, wow, an amazing, amazing cigars, but super hard to get hold of. So, to mark that particular moment, the year, and hence Habanos has announced it's going to be the 30th anniversary for Habanos, there's something special coming out.
Okay, well, let's see. But that still doesn't answer the question. What is the cigar for the first night?
Cohiba 30th.
Cohiba 30th.
Either Cohiba 30th or there's something 30th.
I have a feeling we're just going to get a bunch of glue sticks and a party. That's what I feel. So, okay, another question. I'll ask you one. So, do you think that the gala night would be at Trinidad in sort of a series line like the Monte Cristo Linea or the Maestro for the Partagas? Is it going to be one of those fancy boxes with range of three?
Well,
Or is it just going to be a launch of a cigar?
it'd be good if there's 3 new sizes coming out.
Well, we know there's one coming back.
Which, if you recall, in Cyprus,
Yes.
Ewan came to us and says, I've just heard it from the horse's mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, that it's going to be the Trinidad
I'm not going to say.
Robustos Extra.
Which I got one, by the way,
You said,
because after that night, when we do get a stick, what I'd like to do is I'd like to have a smoke side by side, meaning
okay.
because I'm not a big believer that blends just are revived unless they're continuous. Because the people that actually know the taste, the tasters and the blenders that know the original taste, don't necessarily have to be around.
Correct. But the blend can be there. But don't forget the tobacco's new
And different.
and different.
Yeah.
Because this is the new hybrid tobacco as well.
Yes.
Because by the time they discontinued this, when was it discontinued? 2009?
2009. 2008, 2009.
Yeah. So between there and now, the tobacco has changed a lot.
And the people has changed.
Yep.
Okay, and even if the person is there,
Yep.
I don't know how your memory of taste is. I mean, you can have the formulas in a piece of paper, but the tobacco isn't the same. So you have to add a little bit, remove a little bit, and I don't think you can just revive something back. Like
The way-
the D4s, you said the D4s tasted different in the 90s than now.
Oh, 100%. 100%. But it's like, when you go to a restaurant or you cook at home or something, you had this amazing dish, right? And every time you make it, you eat it and you go, yes, that's it, that's the dish. But you go to the same restaurant again and the chef is changed, the dish is still there, you eat it thinking,
No, it's not the same.
it's not the same. And they'll keep telling you, but it's exactly the same. We make it the same way. But it all depends who the blender is,
Yes.
who the rollers are. Same principle,
yeah.
same principle. So I've got something else to tell you. Or I've got something else to tell you and show everybody else as well. Rick and I came in here and we always go to the duty free to have a look, what's there, anything interesting. And then this time, we went into the duty free tobacco cigar section and we saw something, couldn't believe it. So normally, you go to Cuba, you don't bring your own cigars to Cuba, obviously get it all there. The first time, we bringing cigars back to Cuba. But we're bringing back. We bought this. So, look at this. Check that out. What do you think it is?
I can tell it's a limitada. Oh.
Yes. Are you going to show everybody? Or shall we keep it a secret? Look at this. This is what we're going to smoke in Havana because there's no cigars there. We're going to bring our own cigars.
Beautiful.
Look at the smell. Look at the smell. Smell the smell.
I mean, it's just the moment you open it,
Isn't
you
it?
can smell.
Look. Perfect. Perfect. Smell that. These will smoke good. And they look good, huh?
They look good.
Yep.
Dark.
Yep. Yep. Some boxes are darker than this. This is, I call, a darker chocolate wrapper. Yeah. But good quality as well.
Let's go. We need to buy this box.
Crazy, huh?
No, it's beautiful. It's all about the catches, though. So in duty free.
Yes. I don't normally, especially when I'm going to Havana, I don't buy at duty free because, you know, then you have to think about bringing it back out. But this is not leaving. We're going to smoke this there.
Yeah, well.
We're going to smoke this there, for sure. Okay? This can be our first cigar tonight then.
With the first pina colada. I am craving this pina colada. Like, I'm itching. It's beautiful.
Yeah, got it. Well, pleasure talking to you.
Pleasure is all mine. And we're going to have fun in Havana.
Yep.
We will make one video in Havana last week.
Oh, yes.
All right.
On the last day, we're going to do a very special video. I have got some interesting things in my head. Yeah.
We'll try.
Yep, definitely. So until next time, guys, hasta luego. Ready for the festival?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey?
Let's get to Havana.
Born ready.
We've got a cigar. We've got a cigar in our hand already.
First pina coladas.
Pina colada and a cigar.
Yes. All right. See you in Havana.
Don't forget to subscribe. Click the button below.
Ya no sé